We are quite an unusual company in Bordeaux because we are both wine merchant and wine producer. The wine production part started after the wine merchant company that was launched by my grandfather in 1937. And fairly quickly, he understood the importance of controlling everything from the production all the way to the sales, and started to invest in a small appellation which was completely unknown called Pomerol. His first purchase was La Fleur Pétrus in 1950, then Trotanois and Lagrange, which is actually the Magnum you have behind you, in 1953, and so on, so on. And when my father joined the company in 1970, my father was very much interested in the wine production more than the sales. He ran the vineyards while my grandfather was still running the merchant side. When I joined in 2003, my father was still very much involved, and is still very much involved in the management of the properties, and I concentrated on the wine merchant side. So it's either selling everybody else's wine, but as well specific exclusivities. And so on the screen in front of you, there's a few labels: Chateau Lasserre, Chateau Sertand-Ney. We can see the corner of the case of Chateau Bourgneuf, and that big tower is Chateau Larocque, and we just have the new exclusivity of one of their wines, Pays Mouton. These are wines that we don't produce, we don't own the vineyard, but we act as exclusive distributors throughout the world. So that's a big part of our activity. And then, of course, we sell also the wines of our own production, which are La Fleur Pétrus, Osana, Trotanois, Lagrange in Pomerol, La Grave in Pomerol, La Fleur Gazin. We have Bel Air Monange in Saint-Émilion, which happens to be my home also. Voilà, so these are our properties in France. And we have also two vineyards in California, in Napa Valley, one which is called Dominus. And we produce 3 wines on that property. Dominus is the first label. The second label is called Napanook. And we have a third label that we don't sell in the States because the production is not large enough. We only sell outside of the States, and it's called Othello. And we have a new venture since 2012, production-wise, which is a wine called Ulysses, which is in the Oakville appellation, where Dominus is in Yonville. Voilà. So this is in a nutshell the range of our various activities.
So it keeps you busy anyway, Edouard. How many chateaux do the Moueix family own in total?
So in Bordeaux, between Saint-Émilion and Pomerol, we have 10 chateaux, and 2, as I said, in California. The 10 chateaux in Bordeaux are fairly small vineyards, and that's the specificity of the right bank, because we are only on the right bank, we're not on the left bank. So overall we have 94 hectares in between Pomerol and Saint-Émilion, which represents a nice vineyard on the left bank, just to give you an idea. So we're a tenth smaller average than vineyards in Pauillac or in Saint-Estèphe.
Yeah, what's